Hey there everybody, Milk Knight here, and welcome to the next part of WWE 2K23. We're going to be carrying on with the Locks My Rise campaign. I think we're challenging for the title last time. I can't remember what pay-per-view we're at though. I'm sure it'll all come flooding back to me the moment I load up the game. Let's see. Oh, SummerSlam, there we go. That's the pay-per-view we was at. I was going to say Backlash, but no, that's SmackDown, isn't it? Well, SmackDown only pay-per-view, I think. Oh yeah, with our little super faction of The Rock and Goldberg.
Big one out there. But bloody hell. You didn't think to tell me about Chosen?
I thought about it, but then I also thought it'd be more fun to pull a Tavish on you.
Not the same. You don't know how to do a Tavish.
Either way, I couldn't risk it getting out. We needed any advantage we could get against them.
Well, that's not what I wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, Chosen
I
came
have a
in at
message
last
from
minute.
WWE management.
What does Shawn Michaels have to say for himself now?
No, not Sean. This came directly from the top. All this faction warfare has been big for ratings, so they want to see it continue. There will be a faction versus faction match to determine who gets to pick your stipulation at SummerSlam. Our side against Sean's. War games.
We've already been in a battle. I guess now, it's time to go to war.
Did you see I'm the #1 trending topic? What a WWE debut for Chosen.
Yeah, that's great. But more importantly, you helped me live to fight another day. So thank you.
Well, I've been watching you get beaten up so much, and you seem so desperate when you reached out asking for help that it was kind of a no-brainer to come save you.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, I guess. Anyway, I don't know if you heard what Tavish said.
I was standing 5 feet from him. Of course I had. Your two of us is kind of small, actually.
Noted. Point is, I need one more team member for the War Games match. You interested in sticking around?
Of course. Have to keep the buzz going on social media. And to help you too.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay, let's see. Also, apologies if you hear me sniffing. I've got a bit of allergies.
I didn't think it was possible, but the road to SummerSlam keeps getting hotter and hotter, adding explosive twists and turns every week.
And incredible athletes like Japanese phenom Chosen, who's suiting up alongside the former Lock tonight in one of the most anticipated War Games matches in WWE history.
My question, is Chosen even allowed to compete in WWE?
All's fair in love and war games, Saxton. Both foursomes are clearly willing to do whatever it takes with the WWE title match's stipulation hanging in the balance. Let the games begin.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. flipping the script on him there. DDT.
Dropkick hits the mark.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Putting the pressure on now.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
He is in serious trouble here and finds his way out. Setting up.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
Straight punch.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
Ooh, DDT delivered.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Twists the arm and
under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. Standing drop kick.
Straight ups. And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Man, Goldberg's bringing all the hardware with him.
face first into the chair. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
The Achilles lock.
I think it's over, Michael.
It may well be.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process. He's searching for an opening and finds it.
Oh, my God. He's just taunting his victim now.
Crushing the knee there.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Slade not ready for this.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
And he's already taken more hits up there than he should have to handle. Oh, man.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you.
Slade able to adapt.
Chop block. Right to the knee.
Able to get the advantage here.
This new entrant really has the potential to change the complexion of this brawl. Is their opponent in?
Whoa, just floating through the air. Drop toe hold.
He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Back elbow. Trap the arm. Into the neck breaker. Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage. Oh, strong impact. Dominating shoulder tackle. Look at the arm. Boy, Fujiwara armbar.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
It's a roundabout strategy, but it might work.
The countdown hurtling. He gets out. Perhaps some renewed life in him now.
Unleashed from the cage and beelining it to give their team an edge in the match. Oh, crossbody wipes them out.
Lands the elbow.
Has it hooked in.
He's been placed in the corner now, and that was a precisely measured attack.
The sledgehammer, how do you recover from that?
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Oh, hello there.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Oh my god, we're getting destroyed with that sledge.
Oh my gosh!
Priest, no.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Just keep spamming it.
Barely evades.
Full impact.
Why do I
You see the
spam just as
attention
bad
being put on
weapon?
the torso area.
Ooh, elbow strike.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Thanks, Goldberg.
Cross body. Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
Where's the Rock going?
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin.
Oh shit, is he going to take out Slade?
No! Holy hell!
Oh.
That's it, that's it!
That didn't look much fun.
It wasn't well executed either.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. Time to flip it, and that definitely made solid impact.
This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
Rolling elbow right on the... Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
And he breaks the submission. Great wherewithal on the counter.
Entering the ring now, hoping to give their squad some relief.
I'll get Braun.
Driven down.
The WWE Universe rumbling with excitement as Goldberg goes to work here. That'll hurt. DDT.
Oh, nice deep.
Setting up again.
You can't climb out of the cage in War Games. There's no good reason to be up there. Raker's...
No way. You're insane. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. And some effective offense with that one.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Putting that strain on. This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict the... Who's gonna...
Oh, Braun's tapped out. Mind you, we had 2 finishers stored up, so...
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom by the People's Champ.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
Look at this. Just stop after stop after stop. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Into an armbar. Submission move locked in. I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter. Rock's got his opponent. Step through. Trying to turn.
Tap all you want, but in this case...
Hey, watch this. Letting him free.
Got him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned. The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading. Fading.
I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
Can still do a lot of damage, though.
Face buster plants him. Fujiwara armbar applied.
And breaks out of the...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a taps out.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh!
Kick lands. Wade, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
And entering into an absolute war zone.
After all that punishment, he had no choice but to tap out.
Oh! The whole WWE Universe is smelling what The Rock is cooking. Neck is trapped.
Oh! And that was a well-executed attack. And that stuff...
Face first.
Setting up. It's locked in. And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
What are the match rules for War Games anyway? I don't really remember the rules. Take 3 falls off, pin and submission, no exiting. Force the opponent to exit the cage.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Up handle suplex.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Straight punch.
Ending up between the 2 rings, and this can get dangerous fast.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent.
Achilles lock.
It wasn't fancy,
Oh,
but
everyone's in
they're free.
there now, so that's official.
Slamming their face down.
He's reeling, slowly getting up.
Look at this. Incredible. Splash! Did you see that?
I think we all did. A lunatic jumping off the top of the cage.
And that was an efficient display of all... he could be looking for a submission here.
Trying to take an arm out of the socket here.
He breaks it up, and we're still going.
What a cross body.
Goldberg has his sights directly on his opponent now. Drop kick, right? Face first.
Setting up. The coach tap out.
There we go.
Here are your winners, Leon S. Kennedy, Goldberg, The Rock, and Chosen.
This team of mercenaries has survived, and their leader has now earned the right to choose his SummerSlam stipulation.
The former Lock still faces long odds, but I guarantee he will take whatever advantage he can get.
Leaving pieces of their body and soul in the ring, but the price is worth the transaction. They'll be dining out on this for years, and deservedly so.
So the rules officially start when everyone's in the cage, basically. Daddy Sean says no more screen time. That's pretty funny.
It all comes down to this. Win the title at SummerSlam, and you're golden. Set for life, probably. Lose? Well, you're finished. Done. Ruined. Gone forever.
What happened to the Tavish who once told me there was an entire world of wrestling outside of WWE?
I'm trying a different approach. Is it working?
Not really.
All right. Have you decided what type of match you're going to pick? Because I was thinking you should choose the safe match.
As in, like, the safe choice? I'm not sure what that would even be.
No. I mean a new match type I came up with called a safe match. You win by locking your opponent in the safe that you had in your WWE debut. Everything comes full circle. It's called long-term storytelling, mate. Do you love it?
I'm not sure.
Well, if you can't make up your mind about the match type, we at least need to know who's going to be in your corner. The faction started a pool on who you're going to pick. Go with Chosen, and drinks are on me.
What happens if we do pick Chosen?
I'm going with Chosen, and not for the free drinks. I've had all the momentum since he came in, and I want to keep that going at SummerSlam.
I'll be out there with you in spirit. Speaking of spirit, I'm going to collect my pool money and hit the pub. I'll save you a seat.
Hey, free drinks. So it's the safe match like Buried Alive, basically, but no burying, just locking them in a safe.
It's been a bit, but here we are, wrapping things up with SummerSlam approaching.
You mean you're not going to follow me around the rest of my career?
Everything has to come to an end. I mean, I know viewers think they want a super long story that goes on and on forever, but really, isn't something shorter with an actual ending better? It's like you have this cool experience, and then you can go watch something from the women's division, right? Anyway, we're getting off track. SummerSlam's in LA, of all places.
I know. It's a chance at redemption on so many levels. I'm back in the main event, but instead of a bunch of empty seats this time, we're the biggest thing in town, and it's sold out. It feels good.
What about the match stipulation, though? I might be reading into this too much, but are you putting off making a decision because it means the match is officially here, and if you lose, you'll be faced with leaving WWE?
I hadn't thought about it like that, but maybe you're right. There is a small part of me that knows, despite how hard I've worked to get here, that it could all come to an end. And that's scary.
Makes sense. But what are you going to choose? You're going to have to announce it sooner than later.
Extreme Rules sounds good to me.
If you need an answer, it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. I don't want any restrictions stopping me from doing whatever I need to do to beat Slade, win the championship, and hang on to my job.
Solid choice. And if this is it, well, it's been fun. And weird. Mostly fun, though. Hope to see you around. Around here, I mean.
Yeah. You too, Kat.
So final thoughts heading into SummerSlam. Will you walk away champion and end your former friend's WWE career? Or will he somehow overcome the odds and beat the deadline?
Are those the type of questions you typically ask? If so, I'm glad I haven't wasted my time doing more of these. But if you need an answer, the Lock is going to be looking for a job after SummerSlam. And let's get one thing straight. We were never friends. But I will take this opportunity to thank him. See, if he hadn't been such a failure and blown every opportunity that was handed to him, I might not be where I am today. So thanks for that.
Confident, despite the fact that you didn't get to even choose the match stipulation.
I don't care what kind of match it is. It could be a blindfold match, a lumberjack match, or a freaking padlock on a pole match for all I care. They all end the same. I win.
Hey, we're on a tight schedule, so we need to make a call, one way or another.
Understood.
No idea why Shawn Michaels' supergroup is assembled here, but I guess we're about to find out.
Slade, I know this might be a bit uncomfortable, but it's time to do what we discussed. Bear with us. We have some business to take care of.
What is going on here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I know we talked this over. And now that we're out here, it doesn't feel right.
Slade, we've been over this already. Just do the right thing.
I can win the match at SummerSlam. Just give me the chance.
It's been decided. We're going with Randy instead. So let's take care of this before it gets any more awkward.
I know I can get the job done.
I really didn't want to do this in front of the entire world. But if you need me to explain why you can't get the job done, then I will. For starters, the night The Lock returned to WWE, you overruled me by facing. And then I had to intervene to save your championship. Or how about the time you got beat down backstage, which allowed this SummerSlam match to even happen in the first place? Or, more recently, when our factions battled in war games, you lost, allowing the opposition to choose the championship match stipulation. So, if you're not picking up on it, there's a common theme with you lately. Losing. And we're not about to lose the most important match in WWE history. But you know who's all about winning and is a proven commodity? The Viper, Randy Orton. So Slade, do what you've done your entire career.
Oh, that's got a sting.
Be a team player and fall in line.
I was not expecting to see this tonight.
Me neither. This is flat out wrong.
It's either that, or we'll make the decision for you.
Don't do it, Slade. Come on.
You're better than this. No, no, no. He's going to do it. This is absolutely disgusting. What a farce.
And here comes the
No
referee
dignity whatsoever.
to count the pinfall. What a joke.
And Randy Orton is your new WWE champion.
Finger poker doing pretty much.
Unbelievable.
I never thought we'd see a WWE Championship change hands like this, but here we are.
Look, I'm in shock too, but let's not forget the main event of SummerSlam has just been drastically altered. The challenger had game planned to face Slade, but will now be up against a much different opponent in Randy Orton.
I agree, Corey. Beating the deadline was going to be difficult, but it just got significantly harder, in my opinion.
I don't know about that. It's still an Extreme Rules match. Just kendo sticking Molly Orton's head over and over again. So all that's changed is the opponents. I don't see an issue there. Unless Orton does some sort of like veteran shenanigans. I like how they put the quotes. That's brilliant.
What do you want? Here to pull another last-minute swerve?
No, actually the opposite. I'm proposing a gentleman's agreement. I'll be in Randy's corner and you have your backup in yours. But let's agree to keep the others out of this. No one else from either side gets involved in the match.
And you expect me to trust you?
I'm not sure I can trust you either, but that's how these things work.
Where is this even coming from?
Our two sides have battled enough leading up to this. It's time to settle it in the ring, one-on-one. And after we made the switch to Orton, I was confident we could do that. He doesn't need any extra outside help. Do you?
No, I don't. But if you're trying to play some kind of 11th hour mind games, it's not going to work. I'm taking your paper champion's title tonight.
We won't have to wait much longer to find out, will we? See you out there.
Randy Paper Orton. Paper champion. I like that term.
You know, this last-minute switch to Orton actually reminds me of the time I was supposed to face the British Bulldog on WCW Saturday night, but then his dog bit him, so I ended up facing Vader instead.
But you rolled with the punches and ended up getting the win?
Oh no, completely threw me off and I ended up losing by 45 seconds.
Lol.
Again, you really need to work on your pep talks.
To be fair, you've had a better part of a week to prepare, while I only had about an hour. It's much different.
I hope so.
It is different. And you are too. I've known that since the first time I ever saw you. You had it. There's something special that can't be taught, has separated you from the rest. Sure, there's been setbacks along the way, but they've only made you stronger and prepared you for this very moment. And now that you're at the finish line, they go and move it somewhere else. Big deal. You'll cross that line too. It's what you do. Now go out there and win the bloody match.
That was a lot better.
Ah, you think so? I thought maybe it's a bit much.
No, but the time for talking is over. Like you said, now I just need to go out there and win the damn match.
The chaotic road to SummerSlam has all led to this. One of the most anticipated matches in WWE history for the WWE Championship.
But it's more than that, Cole. It's a match between a superstar who left WWE to find himself and came back.
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
Being put into knots. And you're mad. Way to break the curse.
Never seen Orton do that submission.
He switches it back around.
Unless that's a recent thing.
And that was an effective attack, guys. And he was ready for Orton. And he's taking this to the outside now. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
He has truly gotten to a different zone, you guys.
Boom! Staved off that attack.
Fighting back with a counter.
Just continuing to dismantle their opponent.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
The challenger eating up some damage.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much. Classic Orton.
It was his old signature at one point.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Whoa, not quite yet.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Randy Orton gets him back. Boom!
There's some power behind that punch.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
What's he in for?
Jarring European uppercut.
Lights out. DDT connects. Each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
He steps foot in the ring again.
Letting everyone know he's got full intent on using that kendo stick.
He is obviously taking way too much pleasure in this right now.
And this match will head back to the ring. Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you...
Orton ducks the strike.
And he counters with the headlock backbreaker.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Orton's clearly in control now.
It looks like he's trying for a top rope hung DDT.
His opponent's doing everything he can to counter.
And here comes Shawn Michaels with the assist.
One chosen.
But Shawn gets taken out.
And now the challenger has an opening.
Orton charges.
Drop toe hold into the corner.
Meanwhile, all hell is broken loose at ringside.
It looks like they'll no longer be a factor in this match.
This is now truly one-on-one.
Or is it? Slade is here. What happened to the gentleman's agreement?
It's out the window, clearly.
The challenger's in big trouble here.
RKO on Randy Orton. What the hell?
You
I was not expecting that.
Apparently Slade hasn't gotten over being replaced.
And that could be enough to end this.
Orton kicks out.
I thought that was it.
So did the challenger, but it's going to take a lot more than that to put away the Viper. Oh, clothesline. Orton getting worked on right now.
This can't be how Randy Orton envisioned this match going. Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Orton caught in his grasp.
Elevated. Oh, no, that's a lot of blood now coming from Orton's head.
Shoulder up before 3.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this. Oh, right to the jaw. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Moves outside. What's the plan here? And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming. And things are just going from bad to worse.
This is just getting uncomfortable at this point.
This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career. He gets back into the ring.
And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. And there was some force on that move.
And it is getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks.
Got some good swings in there with the kendo stick.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here? Getting back into the ring.
Russian leg sweep.
The Viper in bad shape here.
And Orton needs to bring the match back to his pace.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Face first.
Setting up. Now the Koji clutch locked in. The tap out.
He did it. Not only is he the new WWE champion, but he beat the deadline and is officially here to stay.
Not to interrupt the victory celebration, but Shawn Michaels is back. Maybe to do that exact thing.
It's over. You lost. Just give the man his due for once.
It looks to be a small sign of respect from Michaels to the new champ.
Maybe they can finally put all this behind them and move on.
Much of the criticism he faced earlier in his career centered around his inability to work with others. So it was fitting that tonight it came down to just him and Orton in the ring, one-on-one. No one else to rely on but himself.
What the heck? That's Sami Zayn!
Oh, Zayn with the cash in.
Blindsided with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Is Sami cashing in?
He is! It's official!
We have a second impromptu WWE Championship match at SummerSlam.
I can't believe this is happening.
He beat the deadline, but he might not walk out of here champion.
I'm assuming it'll just be a regular match now, no Extreme Rules. Noam Dar's still salty AF.
Buckle up, everybody, because we might be witnessing one of the most...
So, what are the match rules? Yeah, DQ's on, so it's not Extreme Rules, just a regular match.
Electrifying cash-ins in WWE history at one of the craziest SummerSlams of all time.
Sami Zayn has shocked not only the brand new WWE champion, but he's shaken the WWE Universe to its core.
Myself included. Could somebody please pick my jaw up off the floor so I can call this match?
You're on your own, Corey. It's Sami Zayn versus for the title. Instant kick out from the champion.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance. What a counter.
Zayn able to adapt.
These two having an answer for everything.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. Brought down with a DDT.
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
That looked cool, but wrong direction.
Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside. Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
He's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much time. Irish whip, but Sami reverses.
The newly minted champion hit hard.
And Sami Zayn looks to capitalize. He's setting up for the haluva kick.
This could be it.
He moved. He dodged the haluva kick.
With the roll-up. That will do it.
Bit of a spotty finish.
He successfully defended his WWE Championship after Sami Zayn's shocking cash-in.
Sami Zayn can't believe it. He thought he picked the perfect moment to cash in.
And there goes Sami. Thanks for coming out.
And now the Champions faction has come out to congratulate their leader.
We talked about how the champion wanted to do everything himself when he first got to WWE, but he wouldn't be experiencing any of this if he hadn't learned to be part of a team and eventually lead one.
Some of these men may now be looking for an opportunity to face the new champion, but for tonight at least, it's time to soak this all in and enjoy the moment.
And there you see Slade, who had his share of ups and downs with the new champion after being dropped from the title match tonight, but still making his presence known. He may also be looking for redemption, but for now, it seems as if he's willing to give his former ally the respect he deserves.
Good, because I don't think we or our champion can withstand another impromptu match. Let the man celebrate. He's earned it.
He certainly has, Corey. Thank you once again for joining us at SummerSlam. Good night, everybody.
Pretty cool finish to SummerSlam, I guess. Although the little cash-in was a bit spotty at the end, but still. Is that the end, or is there more? Because I feel like we're going to face Slade properly to defend our title. That's what it should have been, an actual match against him after all.
Was he stubborn? Definitely. Like right up there with the best of them, including yours truly. Things definitely didn't go as planned. I mean, I haven't been in management for too long, but even I know it's not the intention to fire a top prospect and then go to war with them after they force their way back into WWE. But at the end of the day, he trusted the process and the results speak for themselves. He lived up to his potential, didn't he? We said he was a future champion, and now he is. We weren't wrong. Did he color outside the lines a bit on his way there? Yes. But that's what the best artists do, and I respect that. I really do.
Sorry, but I wasn't actually recording yet. Do you mind saying all of that again?
Oh, that's it. We literally just end there, I guess. And we have the War Games arena. SummerSlam as well. And the RKO tights. We complete the My Lock storyline. You can replay the lock and make different choices. You can play optional content that you might have skipped. Or you can go and play the Legacy storyline if you haven't already. You can also export your My Rise character. So if you want to play with them in Universe or GM mode or whatever. I didn't do many of the side stories, did I really? I mean, side stories in giant quotes. just matches for extra points. And for some reason, they didn't really put you on the path to do those in order to move up the ladder, whereas in the Legacy they did, which was interesting. So what happens if we load the data? Just says story complete. Export, delete, info. I guess you have to start again with a different character slot if you want to do extra stuff. It's not letting me load the data per se. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Not bad. I enjoyed the Locke's little career mode. To be fair, My Rise this year was actually really good. I like them both. They're a little bit on the short side, but I don't mind that. I still think Buzz probably still had the best career mode, because it felt like it was pretty long and fleshed out in terms of lengthiness. But those were just the right amount of length, realistically, per character, so yeah, I didn't mind it at all. Pretty fun. Right, that's pretty much going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.